Hi guys, it's me Lisa, and I'm going to be doing a request that I received literally 2 minutes ago. I'm just laying in bed because I have to go to work in like an hour. Oh, I should be sleeping. I guess I'll do the request. I literally just got it, but I have nothing else to do, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it. It says, "Hi Lisa, know that I really like your content, and just for proof, that's like the only way. It's an email that I got. So, hi Lisa, know that I really like your content and keep up with your videos. Now I wanted to hear your thoughts on my situation. So my girlfriend and I were together for approximately 1 year and 10 months. We broke up a month and a half ago. Sorry, I'm really tired. We broke up. The breakup was a mutual decision, but mostly hers. The reason was that I didn't have much time, and at that time I had some pretty big exams, so I couldn't meet up with her for that time. Now, the first week after, she told me she had a lot of sorrow after the breakup, but in the second week of the breakup, she told me that she had already moved on, and so that her feelings faded away a long time ago. She said that we could never be together ever again. God, Lord. She didn't block me on anything. Her mom also contacted me just to see how I was and how my exams went, nothing special. I haven't heard from my ex for 3 weeks. Just a month after the breakup, she was already with another boyfriend, a guy who she normally wouldn't go for, but the thing is that he has much more time than I do because he goes to the same school and does no real hobby. She immediately puts her and her new boyfriend in her Instagram profile picture. To make me jealous, I think. I think my ex and I really had something special. Some real platonic love. I don't think you know what platonic means. Platonic means just like I'm platonic with my professors. It's nothing special. But I understand. I feel she isn't really over me. A week ago at a party, she smiled at me when we saw each other and even smiled at me while I was looking at a friend next to her. Maybe she thought I was looking at her. Now she goes with her school and her new boyfriend also on a school trip for 3 weeks. I don't know if I should text her to wish her fun on the ship, and then I'll always be there for her if there's something. I thought maybe you could help me with this. I love your videos and the person who you are. Thanks a lot." Okay. Um, So as I was reading this request, I had my opinion formulated, but then as I progressed towards the end, I thought something else. So I don't really know. This is a tough case because there's definitely a lot of mixed feelings in the air. Something that I do believe is that if two people love each other, they should be together, you know? I don't really believe in loving another person and then y'all break up and then you guys still wander, you linger in each other's lives, but that doesn't make any sense. And that's what you guys are doing. So, the thing is, when girls break up with boys, especially after being together for a really long time, if the boy didn't cheat, then most of the time the girl broke up with him because she had already been losing feelings for a long time before that. Like my best friend, her and her boyfriend were together for 3 years, and she broke up with him, but she had been considering breaking up with him for 6 months before she actually did. But she gave it 6 months to see if she would change her mind. One of my other best friends, she was with her boyfriend for about 3.5 years. She said she had been thinking about breaking up with him for I think 4 or 5 months before she actually did it. So that's kind of what it sounds like in her case. Honestly, it's so hard to give advice for situations when I don't see the other person's side. So if I'm just reading the first half of this, I would say, oh, she moved on from you. She doesn't love you anymore. She just wants to keep you in her life. That's why she didn't block you. But, she moved on. She found someone else and she's okay. But on the bottom, when you were saying, you still feel like she's not over you and that she was smiling at you, and that she immediately posted the pictures of her and her boyfriend, that tells me that she's probably just trying to get a reaction out of you. So I'm literally getting split signals, and that's never happened before. Normally when I read my request, I'm like, oh, this is what's happening. But in this case, I'm really not picking up on my inner counselor right now, what's going on. So my nose is so stuffy. What do I want to say? honestly, I don't think you're gonna know anything unless you talk to her. And I don't mean like, hey, have fun on your trip. I mean like, talk to me. You're with this boy, but do you still love me? If you don't love me, cool. Let's break up and let's be done. Let's remove each other from social media. Otherwise, we're both gonna be wasting our time and like living through that heartbreak. However, if you do still love me, break up with him, quit wasting your time, and get back together with me. Or at least try to make things work with me. Because honestly, I'm a very impatient person. Like, I can't stand being on the fence about something. Like, either you're in front or behind the fence. Like, there's no being on the fence. So I feel like that's what you need to do with her. You just need to have the talk. Especially after being together for a year and 10 months, you guys should know each other like the back of your hand. So there's really no time for games. I will say though, if she immediately posted like her profile picture with this boy and she immediately started dating him, it most likely is not genuine. But as I mentioned in a bunch of my videos, girls are very emotional based people. Like, we need to feel emotions all the time. Like, we need to feel love, and we like to feel like we're being taken care of. And if we don't have that, or if we have it and then we lose it, we immediately want to replace it with something / someone else. So it sounds like that's what she did. Like, she missed you. She knew that, the breakup was probably for the better, but she didn't want to be alone. So she found someone else and they're dating now. And maybe she uploaded the picture. There's a really tiny chance that she's actually in love with him. But I think she's more so in love with the attention. That's just how it generally goes. I mean, she might actually be in love with him. Like I said in one of my other videos, one of my good friends, the one who was together with her boyfriend for 3.5 years, they broke up, and within 4 to 6 months, she's already been with someone. She got with someone new. Like, she has a new boyfriend now, and she's like crazy in love with him. Like, sometimes you do re-fall in love with people. I mean, she might actually be in love with him. Or maybe she just loves the attention. You honestly don't know. And I can't tell you which one it is because you didn't give me enough backstory. And I also don't know her. So, but a majority of the time it normally is because they want the attention. However, there's really no indicator in here that she wants you back. I mean, smiling at you isn't wanting you back. I mean, I smile at my ex-boyfriends a lot. I don't want them back. But I really think, like, the only thing you need to do is just talk to her. And it doesn't matter if he has more time to offer her than you do. That's none of your business. It's none of your business what their relationship is based off of, It's not your business if they really love each other, if she's what's right for him, or if he's what's right for her, or if he's super busy. Like, don't think about that, because you're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna dig yourself into this mental hole that you won't be able to crawl out of. So just stop thinking about her and her boyfriend and start thinking about you. And I know that's very difficult to do because you guys were together for so long, but honestly, if it's the right person, it'll work itself out. It has a tendency of working itself out. However, normally it works itself out when you put the effort in. So I really, everything inside of me is just saying talk to her. And I don't mean like I said earlier, or have a good time on your trip, or how are you and your boyfriend. I mean, look, what's this? What are we? Because life is too short to not know. Life is too short to not tell somebody when you love them, or to just skip out on having an amazing relationship just because you're afraid of it backfiring. Literally, a year and 10 months is so long. I really do think you can't just throw that down the drain. Clearly something kept you guys together for a year and 10 months, and it's super common to break up because of bad timing, and that happens all the time, especially in college or in school or in jobs. We just get really busy, and you accumulate this large workload, and we have a hard time learning how to balance everything, and sometimes we have to make some sacrifices and lose things, but that's all about becoming an adult and figuring it out, how to manage a relationship in school and work and etc. and a social life. So, but really, really strong couples who are meant to be together, they make it work. They say, look, this is hard. I don't have a lot of time, but what I do have, I promise I'll give to you. But you guys both need to, accept the fact that right now you have to focus on your careers, and you can still do that with each other and your relationship statuses, but the time that you give them is not going to be the same as it used to be. You just need to come to terms with that. So if she's looking for a mature and stable relationship with someone that she loves or someone that loves her, then yeah, she should go back to you. But if she's looking for maybe like a thrill or something, then she should stay with him, because you didn't mention that you guys broke up because you don't love each other anymore. I mean, she said that her feelings faded, but sometimes girls just say that. Like, I'm not gonna like justify, like, maybe her feelings actually did like fade, but that happens when you date for a really long time. Sometimes like the feelings just naturally kind of fade away, but sometimes you need to be apart from someone to realize that like the feelings didn't really fade away. You just might have gotten comfortable, and I don't know, it just got hazy. So, I don't know how to explain. Like, if she said her feelings faded, then I don't want to say that she loves you and she wants you back, because honestly, I don't know. This is such a difficult situation. Like I said, normally I'm super good with like knowing what to say, but I'm honestly split. A part of me is saying move on from her, if y'all broke up, and if she said her feelings faded, I would just say let her go. But you said that you still love her and that you feel there's still something there, so then pursue it. But that's why, like, my main advice here is just to talk to her. Tell her, look, I know that you said your feelings faded, but I still have a feeling that there's something strong in between us. And if I was her, I would want that. I would want that. Because I promise you, if I was her and I still loved you and I still wanted you back, like, low key, even if I had a boyfriend, I'm dying for you to talk to me. I'm dying for you to sit me down and say, look, this is what I want. Maybe she's waiting for you to do that. And I'm not saying small talk, like sit down and say, oh, how was or have a good time on your trip. I mean, like, what are we? Are we, like, I know you have a boyfriend, but, like, how do you feel about me? Maybe you just need to do that. I know that you need to respect a relationship, obviously, but if you are adamant that there's still very strong feelings between the two of you, you had her for a year and 10 months. Like, you can talk to her, okay? Don't make her cheat. Don't make her cheat on her boyfriend. Like, don't like kiss her or anything, but like definitely have that conversation and then see how it goes. If she says, like, yeah, my feelings actually faded away. I mean, I still miss you and I still have a platonic respect for you. That's why I was smiling at you. Like, if she says that, then cool. Like, there's your answer. She doesn't want you back and she might not love you anymore, but oh, I'm sorry, I'm stretching. My feet are like all over the place. She doesn't want you back and she doesn't love you anymore, but like, she told you the truth and now you can move on. Or maybe she's still like in love with you and she is missing you a lot now that she doesn't have you for the first time in a year and 10 months. So she wants you back. You don't know unless you talk to her, because I know I'm still nice with a lot of my exes. Like, just because I was with them for, a minute, so I feel like I owe them my respect and my generosity. So, it doesn't mean I want them back, it just means I have respect for them. So maybe that's her input with you. Like, maybe she's just respecting you and she's just not blocking you because she still cares about you on a platonic level. And then there's the small possibility that she does want you back. But like I said, you're not going to know which one it is until you talk to her. And I can't tell you because I don't know her. So that's pretty much my advice. I know it's super, like, you're probably still very confused. But don't be. Oh, I heard something in my living room, but it's the dog. Yeah, like I said, I normally never have a hard time giving advice, but this was a more tricky situation. And I think the fact that I'm confused really shows that you're confused. And if you're confused, that means you need to talk to the only person who's responsible for the confusion, which is her. Talk to her. Don't small talk it. Full talk it. Like, go, because that's what I would want. And I promise you, if I asked any of my girlfriends now, like my best friends, like, what would the girl want in this situation, they would all say the same thing. I would want him to talk to me. Like, just reach out. Say, look, I know you have a boyfriend. I'm not trying to disrespect him or y'all's relationship. However, something inside of me is like saying that I need to talk to you and that I want to get this squared away. Just for yourself, That way you know if what you're feeling is for a reason or if you're just having a hard time moving on. So, if that doesn't work, you always have time. Time really does hold a lot of answers. Sometimes they're not always the answers that you like, but they are always answers. There's always answers in time, so definitely bank on that if the whole talk doesn't work out. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for sending in this request. Let me know how it goes. And I'm serious, talk to her. Like, that's not a suggestion, that's like a command. Talk to her. But yeah, thank you for confiding in me, and I look forward to hearing any updates. So, also, if anybody would like to donate to my fundraiser, I'm raising money to go to France for my study abroad. So, the website is www.gofundme.com. I'm sick, sorry. /send -Elisa- to-France. But the link is in the description. Anything is appreciated, even $1 or $10, or if you're a millionaire, $30,000, but I'm not going to ask for that. Unless you're a millionaire, then I'm going to ask for that. So thank you so much for everything and for all the support and for all the requests. And yeah, God bless and take care. Bye.